what is instability in a system that is constantly addressing thousands of young people on any given night? If I was a young person who had a really healthy connection, I think that instability for me and placement disruption would be devastating, especially because my experience was that there was not a lot of healthy placements in relationships. When I was in foster care in Seattle, being removed, from my family in Seattle in the South End, and then kind of being placed in the region where I grew up, one of the things that I noticed was there wasn't a lot of folks who looked like me. And I think the folks who did try to provide foster care services, who did look like me or understood like my cultural background and things like that, didn't necessarily have the resources or the tools to be able to connect with young people like me.
When I think of stability, I typically reflect on what we all consider to be a natural part of our own upbringing, which is a natural extended family that we can reach out to, or that can give us information, or that we can feel is supporting us not only like in our placements, but in school or outside of school, or amongst other peers who may be experiencing something similar. A lot of these young people are experiencing severe trauma, and that comes from changing in placements, that comes to caregivers who aren't properly trained. But when they make that shift from trauma to healing and building relationships, you can really see that in their ability to advocate for themselves. We all know the old saying, which is it takes a village to raise a young person. It's very cliche, but it's effectively incredibly true, is that when we all feel like we are part of a system that we share similarities in, that we can empathize with each other in, folks around you have been through that exact same situation. You can call them and you'll tell them a story about how you had a breakdown that day, but they'll tell you, oh, that's perfectly normal for your young person in you to experience. And because of that community and shared understanding of what it's like to raise a young person, young people thrive. They feel like they're in a community, and parents feel like they are also being supported by people who aren't just making it up or they're on the clock, but they're actual families who have been through the exact same thing.
I was in the Mockingbird family model before I was associated with the Mockingbird Society. And I just have to tell you guys, like right off the bat, like that experience walking into that home that was a part of that model, it was just instantly, it's just like a different feeling crossing the threshold of the front door. You sort of develop a sixth sense when you're working with people, talking to people, communicating with people, observing people. The Mockingbird family it's different.
The Mockingbird family framework is especially important right now because it's always been important. There have always been young people who have been left behind, and that's not okay. We strive for 0% homeless young people, 0% young people who are out on the streets, and 0% young people who feel like their future is uncertain. Every day, this mission is critical and important to young people. So I think that in the past, present, and in the future, we're going to be doing the exact same thing we're doing today.